Hey everybody. I had some questions about how you can go back and check on old homework assignments that are past due and so they're locked up. So I just found out last night how you can do that, and I know that's kind of pertinent right now in case you think that you got one of those faulty questions from the graphing, solving systems by graphing section. So what I did was I'm just getting my screen shared here. So what I did was I went in and practiced a homework assignment that is open right now. So I practiced the 7.5 one. Now, first thing you should do is if you want to look at old assignments, you want to go to the student grade book tab. So not assignments, but you want to go to student grade book. And so here you can look at all your all the ones you've attempted. So if you haven't attempted any, then you can't go back and review. So this is the one I just kind of fiddled with this morning. I think I was kind of working on one for practice a while back. So if you want to look at older ones, you might have to change the range of dates that this list will include. But anyway, so I do want to show you this one here that where I got a question wrong, because a lot of times those are the ones you actually want to look at and see, okay, how can I fix it? So if you find the assignment you're wanting to look at and you hit review, you should notice that it's going to say you can't change your score if it's one of those assignments. Actually, no, whenever you're in this menu, it will not change your score ever. Even if you're looking at an assignment that is not due yet. So just keep that in mind, that this little label here will alert you of that. So, but anyway, yeah, because this particular assignment is still open for this week. But anyway, so let's pretend it's an old assignment anyway, because those are usually the ones that we care about with this. So I'm going to look at this question here that I got wrong. I want to figure out what happened. Yes, I'm going to continue to review, knowing that my score is not going to change. And so then we pull up this question. And for whatever reason, when I first started working with Pearson, my brain instinctively looks at this answer that they have here, and like my natural instinct is to think that, oh, that's what I put in, but it's actually the correct answer. And then the answer that I typed in, I have to click on and see the little pop-out bubble. So just pay attention to what is the correct answer versus what is the answer you typed in. I just, because I found it confusing, and I'm, so I assume some other people may have found that confusing as well. So that's how you can review your homework, and you can still do the view example, help me solve this. You can still do all that. It's just not going to change the score that you get up here. So if you struggled with a section, or you struggle with a particular question, you just want to get some practice, you can do that. And then obviously with that one section of graphing where they gave you, like, where you would graph it correctly and they still would give it to you, or they would mark you down for it, you have the option of looking at those and seeing, like, okay, I think I actually did get this right, and then you can let me know, and then I can change your score. But that really only occurred so far, from what I could tell, in section 7.3, and then it's possible you might have gotten a question from that section in quiz 3. So keep an eye out for those. Yeah. So anyway, if you're looking to try to check on that graphing question, I don't have an assignment now where I attempted a graphing question, but all you have to do is do the same thing. Open up the assignment in the student grade book, review, open up one of the questions, and then you just click on whatever box it was that you had to click on to graph the question in the first place, and then it'll show you the correct versus the one that you put in. And so then I would just, triple check to make sure that you think your answer actually is the correct one, and then let me know if you think that's the case. So I think that's all I've got. So